awesome fight. I think you're going to see a lot of cool techniques that you probably, haven't seen, or maybe that you have seen, just not utilized in the way that I'm going to utilize them in. But it's going to be action-packed and it's going to be fun. And you're going to see a nice, calm, collected, but also a very powerful fight. So the fans should expect some fireworks, absolutely. I know she's going to be a tough opponent, so I think that we're going to put on a great show. I think that there's going to be some heavy hits. I think there's also going to be a lot of good cage work and a lot of awesome ground and pound action going on, so just beware. Look out for us for performance of the night, absolutely. Don't record that.
Yeah, I'm pretty outgoing, pretty bubbly, fun. It's been fun. It started out a little bit, it was a little rough, but not really. But yeah, I started finally feeling like myself. It's kind of weird with all the cameras and stuff. I want to take over. I want to rise to the top, and I know that Invicta is extremely competitive, and that's exactly what I want. I want good competition. I want to be the best version of myself, and I feel like I can be that here. I'm an exciting fighter. You kind of never know what I'm going to do, and neither do my coaches, and that kind of has them at the edge of their seat. But I always perform, I always put on a show, and I always have an exciting fight. And my interviews and stuff are fun too.
It's fairly new to me. This is my first time fighting for Invicta, so it was really exciting. Getting into Invicta was a dream of mine as an atomweight, so getting the call last minute was an absolute must, and I just can't believe it's here. That's kind of what I've been working on, and just strength training, wrestling, and just believing in my grappling a lot more, and just realizing how high level of a striker I actually am, and just when that actually comes into my mind and I'm in the zone, it's pretty hard to beat me. So
I did my training camp out in Las Vegas. I trained the last 7 weeks there. It went really good. Being away from home is hard, so it just keeps me focused. And I'm ready to go out there and show I am one of the best atomweights in the world. I see this fight going where I want it to go. It's a new opponent because my other one backed out due to injury, so I'm just going to take the fight to her and showcase my skills, not so much focusing on my opponent.
Media day is so much fun. I have a blast every time. It's a great time. I'm always enjoying being here. Glad to be back with Invicta. It's been too long. I went to Hensel's Gracie's and trained a lot more cage walk, worked on my weaknesses, hit pads a lot more, which is fun. Just changed it up a little bit and just always improving. I always put on a show, and there's going to be a finish. Never goes to decision. I definitely want to see some blood. I missed throwing some elbows in my last fight, so I definitely want to do a lot of ground pound.
I had a really good camp. I did several training trips to see some of my friends, and of course just had my usual training partners at the gym, but everything has been really good this camp. Good 6-week training camp, and prepared to the best of my ability. Striking, grappling, and I just want them to know that when I step in the cage, I will have been doing my best, regardless of whatever happens, that I have given my best in that fight.
I had a lot of fun today. This is probably the most funnest and most relaxed I've been. I always get kind of like nervous, but this is the funnest it's been. I feel great. I feel like I've done everything that I'm supposed to do, so Friday night will be extravagant. It's going to be quite the scene. Just don't force anything. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. So, and this fight coming up, I'm going to put the pressure on, and I'm going to go for what I want, and if I say I want it, I'm going to get it. I tried some different things that I don't normally do. So you might see it, you probably will see it in the fight. It's not something that I normally do in my last fights, but I've been working on it, so should be exciting, should be something different, like, oh, Geltmacher throws something different, cool. Okay, that's what I have.
My veins, you see my veins? I'm kidding.